Hey everybody, it's your internet bestie Bayla, back with another episode of the Trey and Bay podcast. And I'm Bayla. Hold on.
Why is it your who internet bestie are you?
I'm everybody's internet bestie. You know that. I'm your internet bestie.
I know you in person. You can't be my internet bestie, nigga.
I'm your in-life bestie.
Anyways, what it do, man? Your dog Trey G, the young prince of the city, say, and we are here for another edition of the Trey and Bay podcast. And I'm gonna keep it G with you. It's been a lot of happenings. It's been a lot of happenings.
So much. We've been busy.
Facts.
Between full-time jobs, between getting booked and busy everywhere, to starting side projects.
Absolutely.
To
You have a podcast coming out.
I do.
I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. I had to make a couple bands by my. You have a podcast coming out.
I do. I have a podcast that will be launching very soon. I'm not gonna give you any more details other than be prepared. And I will say this: I am looking for a lot of people to join me on this podcast. Every episode, I have a new guest.
I'm scared of you.
Ooh. You gonna come on?
I will, for sure.
Okay.
But this is your baby, so I want to make sure that you
Yeah.
you cultivate it how you want to.
Absolutely.
You know
Well,
what
when
I'm
I come on, it'll be less Trey and Bay and more Bay.
saying? Okay, for sure. For sure. She's spreading her wings and flying, and I'm so proud of you.
I have to.
Absolutely. I'm excited for the podcast. It's something that you've been wanting, that we've discussed a few different times. So I hope it's everything that you want it to be. And I hope it turns into the biggest blessing for you.
He don't mean that.
I do mean it. On my soul.
He
I'm
don't
fist
mean
to
that.
cry. But
Anyway,
no, I'm just playing.
how you been?
Oh, I'm good. Like I said, man, a lot of new things have happened since the last time we recorded. It's been a whirlwind of stuff. So, I'm in radio outside of the podcast. I do radio. I got to interview one of my favorite artists of today's generation, which is Kevin Gates. Yes, got to interview one of my favorite all-time artists, Kevin Gates.
Oh my god.
The Cosign Awards. We went to the Cosign Awards.
We did go to the Cosign Awards.
For sure.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
It felt good to be in a room celebrating so many impactful people in Dallas. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It was a bunch of powerful people.
And then I didn't realize I knew so many of these people, like on a more personal level.
Right.
So
You be surprised, man. You be surprised. But a lot of happenings have happened. Also, we got a shout out. We also have to shout out Dee Dee in the morning.
hi, Dee Dee.
Definitely have to shout out Dee Dee in the morning.
J. Cruz, Keita, JJ, how y'all
absolutely.
doing?
Your name has come up plenty of different times on the show, due to the fact that we have the Trey and Bay podcast.
Okay, so let me just clear this up right now. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. So we are the Trey and Bay podcast. My social media name is Bayla. Okay. That name was given to me back in like 2015. Okay, by some college friends, because everybody had a nickname. I didn't have one. One girl, she was like, oh, you're Bay, like that's Bay, and she was like, oh, Bayla, and she just started calling, and it stuck.
Is
And
that how that came up?
That is how that came.
Interesting.
She was like, oh my gosh, like that's Bay, like that's you Bay, and then I was like, Bayla.
Was
Okay.
she Bay? Was you in her Bay?
No, well, that was my friend. I mean, she's beautiful person inside and out,
Yeah.
and yeah. Maybe we'll learn more about her on my podcast.
It's the head scratch for me. But no, yeah, for sure. I think even with the Trey name, like that wasn't a name that I was called growing up. I didn't get that name until high school. There was a guy I was working, his name Marcus Bagley. Shout out Marcus Bagley. He actually gave me the name Trey, and Trey G is where I got that from.
Okay.
But we were working at a shoe store, Finish Line, Town East Mall, and he was
With
like,
Ariel.
yeah, with Ariel, because you went to Horn. She went to Horn.
Yeah.
We went to different high schools. So he was like, hey, Trey, we got a size 12. And I was like, oh my God.
I have a nickname.
Trey.
Trey.
Yeah, Trey.
Because he wasn't finna say Trilvis.
Yeah, for
Sorry,
sure.
y'all, that's his government.
Nah, it's all good.
Okay.
So but yeah, that's how my nickname came about. So
Okay.
we just have these nicknames.
And it just, they rhyme.
Absolutely.
It sounds good in the title. Trey and Bay.
But I wish you could have been in the room when they were playing with the Trey and Bay podcast. They was like, oh, that's Bay? Oh, Trey and Bay? Ooh, we didn't know about all that type of stuff.
Okay.
You've gotten plenty of shout outs on the show.
I am when you hear me say Bayla, just look at it as like I'm just a sweet person. That's all it is. Okay. Yes. That's why I call myself the internet bestie. Like,
hey, what did Rod Wave say? Devil in a dress, angel in some Nike Airs, or some shit like that. And you sweet
I don't
to who?
listen to that depressing.
Come on now.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
Only place I listen to Rod Wave is in my classroom or if I happen to be around him.
Rod Wave rep for the big boys. I don't care what nobody say, and I don't want no negativity to come to Rod Wave.
None at all.
He rep for the big boys
Absolutely.
in a big way, and I rep for the big boys.
Y'all are
too.
sad.
Yes,
Y'all are sad.
I'm talking about extra plates at Thanksgiving. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Speaking of, so let's get into these trending, or let's get into what we're going to be talking about
because it does have some things to do with Thanksgiving.
It does.
You know, the holidays, the Thanksgiving holiday at least just wrapped up.
Yes.
So we have to include a couple holiday like Thanksgiving categories in today's topics, and we also going to do something a little bit new.
Yeah.
Trending topics. We haven't done trending topics on the show yet, talking about, what's trending right now online, social media, some of the favorite topics that you are discussing. We're going to talk about that too.
Yes, and make sure that y'all sound off in the comments. We read all those comments. We respond back. Hit us up in our DMs. He got millions of
Cut it out.
people in his DMs.
Cut it out.
My DMs are pretty family friendly, and most of my DMs are funny. If you follow us make sure you follow us on Instagram.
Absolutely.
And TikTok. He don't really post like that. I do. And most of my stuff is funny.
Hey, for sure. Be sure to follow us, man. _TreyG is my social handles on damn near everything.
It's down.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, we'll put it down at the bottom. What's yours?
And mine is _Kayla Bayla _.
There we go. There we go. Now let's jump into the first topic, man.
Right.
The people want to hear about it, so
trending topics. All right, so our first trending topic, it's some mess going on. It seemed like it's nobody safe November.
Ideals meal.
Because Party and Megan Thee Stallion.
I like that. Nobody's safe November.
Caught that?
I'm a little slow, so it take me a minute.
You caught that? Okay, yeah.
It take me a minute. Nobody's safe.
Trademarked.
Yeah, for sure.
Copyright.
Put that on a t-shirt.
And send me my money, because I will sue. But
that's a good one.
Yeah, nobody's safe November, because let me tell you, everybody is airing out their grievances. Like, nobody is safe. And right now, we starting off with Party and Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan Thee Stallion just dropped a new single.
Yes,
called Cobra. Yeah. What did you think of the single?
I thought the single was good. I thought she was talking about some real stuff on the single. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was very open with, kind of everything that's been going on as far as like the case, the relationship, breaking up, being depressed. I thought it was good.
And I like the fact that she called it Cobra, because obviously snakes shed their skin, and she's like trying to shed that
negativity,
past, all that mess in the past. She brought up how a boyfriend of hers, and the only boyfriend we know of hers, was Party, the rapper, and songwriter.
Partisan Fontaine.
Yep, there we go. They've been calling him Party City.
That's a messed up.
They've been calling him Party City. They were like, Party City, you will be dealt with.
That's so messed up.
He, it was basically, she alleged that she caught him getting head, oral sex,
fellatio,
on in her house, on her couch.
Yep. So, and in the song, she alleges too, basically, that there was a young lady by the name of Jada Kingdom. And Jada Kingdom is like a social media influencer. She's very fine. She's a video vixen, whatever you want to call her.
And currently his girlfriend.
Yeah, right. So they were saying that basically that, she got hit, he got hit basically by Jada Kingdom, and she kind of caught them in the situation. Now, when she released that on Cobra, for whatever reason, he felt it necessary to mash the gas on her ass.
Like, didn't let up. It was like he just opened the Pandora box and was like, let it all out.
Yes. Okay, so, and I get it. I understand why he did it. I shouldn't say for whatever reason, because I 100% agree with the reason that he did it on. And I do think, though, she had like a verse in a song where she spoke on him. He made a whole entire 3-4 minute song about her and them.
Included her name.
Yes.
And she didn't even bring up this man's name. I mean, granted, yes, you put two and two together,
right?
But she literally had one line.
For him to be like, I'm not talking to Megan Thee Stallion, I'm talking to Megan the person. I
thought he was gonna say Megan Peterson, because that's her real name.
Look, I saw somebody in the comment section say he ate her up so tastefully.
He was like, let me be respectful. You know, he got feminist tattooed on his rib cage. Bro. Are you though? Are you?
Yes.
Anyway,
he defended that black woman when she needed him the most against Tory Lanez, against the baby, all type of people, internet trolls. So I can't sit here and take that away from that man. He is, I don't know if he's a feminist, but he did stick up for his woman in the situation where she needed him.
But this is the thing. So, okay, he said so much in that song. He said she got liposuction.
Yep.
Her body's not real.
Yep.
She cheated with She slept with Tory Lanez. She slept with the baby. She slept with
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Shout out Juju. Yeah, she also said too. He also said too that she had him shaking the hands of these men that she slept with, knowing that she had slept with him and without letting him know, which I think is a big betrayal. I think that's a big betrayal. I think that is lying by omission. If you know that you've had sex with these gentlemen, if you know that you have some kind of physical history with them, and you still have me in their face, shaking their hands, kikiing and hi-hiing with them, and bro, that was so funny.
You dragging it.
You got me doing all that in this man's face. Meanwhile, he know what my girl kitty cat tastes like.
Ew, why you say it like that? Kitty cat.
Kitty cat. You know what my girl kitty cat tastes like. I feel like
I
don't like that. I can 100% understand his frustration when it comes to that. I think he was very warranted in what he said.
So, okay, that's fair. That's fair, but I do feel like that this song was just it just was too much.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. For one verse, you like what is it?
Unloaded the clip.
Yeah, unloaded the clip. Like, that's just how I feel about that. I know that Megan is going through so much, and I know that when he came into her life, she was already dealing with a lot.
Yep.
Mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. This woman has dealt with so much.
In a short span too.
Like losing the two like mother figures in your life to trying to get away from a label that is just trying to bring, like, preying on your downfall, to being in a huge legal battle. You're in multiple legal battles, actually.
For sure.
To being shot into stardom.
Not being shot. I thought you was going somewhere else with that one. I ain't gonna. I was like, shit. I was like, shit. Yes.
To being shot not only physically but figuratively into stardom. And we are not laughing at this woman's pain situation. None of it. We have different views on that.
Absolutely.
And we're not gonna get into that, but that's just what's going on between Party and Megan right now. Let's just get into this. We're gonna have to say that one for last.
Absolutely. Okay. And the song that we are referring to that Partisan Fontaine dropped was called The Person.
Yes.
THEE Person. So if you haven't checked it out, if you haven't listened to it, please go listen to it, and you will see what we are talking about. I think we've touched on it enough at this point.
Yeah, let's move on.
There's so much more that's going on too, trending wise. You got Diddy and Cassie situation happening. You have what's her name, Keke Palmer and her baby daddy situation going on. You have now all of these allegations of sexual assault that's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Like, there's multiple allegations against Diddy. Then there's an allegation coming out against Jamie Foxx, and now
Jimmy Iovine.
Like, it's just too much.
It's so many people, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this, fellas. If there's any kind of thin line that you are like thinking about or skating on, that when you trying to like talk to a woman or you flirting with a woman, please, bro, just err on the side of caution. Yeah, keep your hands to yourself, but it's also more than just hands too. It's the way you talk and approach a woman. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Don't be super vulgar when you're trying to get somebody's information or whatever.
We watched that Tubi movie.
Which one?
The one yesterday. Sloppy Seconds.
Sloppy Seconds. Please don't go out like Sloppy Seconds, bro.
Please watch Sloppy Seconds on Tubi. It's completely free. And in that very first scene of how that man approached her.
Say, bitch. He might as well have to say some shit like this.
He did.
Damn, you thick as hell, girl.
Yeah, like, it was wild. But
that's not what you say.
Yeah,
bro.
Watch how you approach. Also, ladies, govern yourselves accordingly.
Sure.
Don't put yourself in any situations. Be smart. And if you truly don't want to deal with a man on a physical level, let that be known from the very beginning. Because when you flirt with somebody and you leading them on and things like that, and they have these expectations, and y'all get in a room by yourselves, and he starts trying to do those things that you made seem like it was okay.
Yeah.
And you, of course, if she says no, then you
stop. Of course. But all men don't have that censor filter.
Don't know
and that's
why.
that's the wrong on their part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If a woman tell you no, fellas, no. no literally means hell fucking now. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Or if she say, I don't know.
that's a no too. If it ain't a yes, it's a no. If it ain't a yes, then it's a no.
At this point, let her initiate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, but there's a lot going on, man, as far as trending. We gotta like put a pin in it and come back to them on another day to go in depth with it. We might have to do like a whole show.
A whole episode about
Yeah,
trending.
just on
It
that.
could be like a shoot the shits episode where we
Absolutely.
just chilling and talking.
Shoot the shit. Put that on the t-shirt. Let's do it. A shoot the shit episode coming soon. And Tubi Talk still on the way too.
We'll
still
see
gotta
y'all
get
in
the
3
Tubi
months.
Talk. Not 3 months. We gonna do some shit. We gonna get more consistent. It's on me. It's on
I
me.
mean, I'm fine with it being consistent. If y'all okay, if we in the car maybe talking, or if we don't.
I
Have
like
to
the
always...
studio feel though. I like the mics in my face, the lights on my skin.
This the
Hey, you see
busiest
me-
person I know though.
You see me glistening in this.
You want to know why
motherfucker?
his
You see
skin
me-
is so nice?
You see me glistening in this motherfucker? Come on,
Me.
man. I like this.
Me.
Come on now. Cut it out. Cut it
It's
out.
not me.
This all God given. Come on now. I'm oily as motherfucker just because of God. You hear me? Because of
You
God.
put a curse word and God in the same sentence.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Wow. All right. So moving on. Okay, if you have anything to say about what's going on with Megan, what's going on with Diddy, and all these allegations. Accusations. That's what it was. Accusations.
Please hit us up, man. Hit us
Yes,
up.
drop-
Social media, all of it.
Drop what you think in the comments. Okay.
Absolutely.
So now we're gonna move on. It's the holiday season.
Yep. Literally just wrapped up Thanksgiving
2 days ago?
2 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at this time of this recording, it
At
was
the
2
time
days
it's
ago.
recorded, yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
I'm gonna keep it G real.
I don't like the holidays.
You said this too.
I do not like the holidays. I feel like it is the most stressful time of the year. I don't mind Thanksgiving. I can't stand Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season, but y'all done forgot that.
Speak on it.
I'm just saying. I just can't. How do you feel about the holidays?
I love the holiday season. So this year was a little bit different because, I just recently lost my mom. So a lot has been going on as far as like holidays and emotions and stuff like that. But for the most part, I really do enjoy the holiday season. I love how happy people are. I love how it feels like there's this camaraderie that everybody kind of has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though we're like kind of battling each other to get certain gifts and items and things like that, I do feel like we are all like still in that holiday mode and spirit. And it kind of feels good to me that we are pushing one way.
So I can agree with you. I do like that feeling. I do like the cheer. I do like the holiday cheer. I don't like the holiday
Pressure.
Stresses.
Stresses.
The holiday stresses and the holiday pressure. That's what bothers me. If you're hosting, God bless you. We hosted Thanksgiving at
real,
my
huh?
house. We hosted Thanksgiving at my house.
Did you? How did it go?
I was so tired. I was running around the day before picking up cakes and pies all over DFW. Shout out to Cake Bar, Black owned. And then having to come home, having to clean up, having to make sure that you have enough stuff and enough chairs and
Right.
enough tables and trying to figure out where you're going to put your food. And then when you got a dog
People don't realize how much heavy lifting it takes
to host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to clean the house, do all this stuff. Then after they leave, you have to still clean and do all this stuff as well, too.
I
Put the
know.
food up.
And
I know you
then
know.
this would be bothering me. Take these leftovers home. Pack it up. Pack it up. Then I had 3 or 4, 5, 6 bags of trash that I had to take out. Thanksgiving is on a Thursday. Trash day is on a Friday.
Right.
I took out the bags of trash. Why, when I came back in the house after the trash was taken out, like the people came and picked it up, I saw 2 more bags behind a door. I said, who put this here?
This shit is
But
never
yeah,
ending.
I'm sorry. I that's my rant. That's my holiday rant. Okay.
is never
We
ending.
ain't even got to the topic. I'm sorry.
So what is the topic to let them know?
The topic is nastiest or maybe like an unpopular opinion you have on holiday food.
Okay. All right. I think this one's going to cause a little controversy.
Yeah, please share yours.
This is definitely gonna cause a little controversy. I'll kick it off. My nastiest holiday food that I see on the table every single year, which I don't understand why it makes an appearance, is cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce is literally the biggest finesse that I've ever experienced in life. You look at it and it looks so good. It's cranberry colored. It's like red, kind of like,
It's like
gelatinous.
plum, yeah.
Yeah, like
you talking about the fake cranberry sauce, the jelly cranberry
that's
sauce.
what I thought all of them look like that. It don't? Okay, see, now you done taught me something then. Because I thought all cranberry sauce was like that. But you think it's jelly. Like you think it's like really sweet.
It is.
It's not. It tastes so bitter to me. Like it's like cranberry sauce tastes like it's missing something.
Are you serious?
Yes, and I love dressing so much that I refuse to destroy some good dressing with this sweet, bitter cranberry sauce. That's my opinion. I hate cranberry sauce. It is disgusting.
The cranberry sauce is what sets off the flavor between the dressing and the giblet gravy.
No, it's not. Who thought of this?
Tripping. I don't know what cranberry.
Now I'm
He
getting
had
mad.
some spoiled cranberry sauce. That cranberry sauce had been sitting out since last Thanksgiving.
No, you don't need anything to merge the giblet gravy with the dressing.
No, I'm talking about the flavor. Like the flavors come out. If it's just if it's not cranberry sauce, if it's just giblet gravy and dressing together, it's just savory. That little bit of sweet kick.
I'm talking
I hate the sound effects.
Ooh, I'm talking about the giblet gravy with
Ladies,
that
y'all see how his
goddamn
mouth was moving, right?
with that goddamn dressing. I'm talking. I'm talking about turn that motherfucker up. I'm talking about.
All right, you're done. You're done.
I'm so
You're
done.
done.
I'm so
Okay.
done.
All right. Fair. That's fair.
Okay, what is yours? What is yours?
Mine is honey baked ham. Honey baked ham. Any type of sweet, them pineapples, them cherries, that honey glaze, that is nasty.
Let me say this too. Let me preface this by saying we didn't necessarily discuss which ones we were going to talk about on the show. Now, we've had previous conversations that I hate cranberry sauce.
For sure.
But we've had conversations that you hate, don't like ham.
Honey baked ham.
Honey baked ham. But I didn't think you was going to actually say that to the people.
I didn't think you was going to say cranberry sauce for real.
Ham is literally the preferred meat for me during the holiday season. Like turkey is cool.
Baked. You got to be specific.
But I'm saying though, like I when I think of ham, I think of one style of ham, and that's honey baked ham. Like it's that one. So honey baked ham on the holidays, if you don't have it,
hey, honey baked ham.
I'm fighting your granny. Don't invite me to your holiday Thanksgiving, any of that.
What's up, then? Like, I don't really post up like that. So if you're gonna fight me, you're gonna be fighting for your life because I'm gonna shoot you.
But look, I'm fighting Granny, T. Jones, Lil' Cuz, Big Cuz, Unc,
Bubba,
yeah.
Cam, Lil TT.
Behind some honey baked ham, you tripping, and you put the little pineapples, maybe a little Coke on there.
Ew.
Good night.
Ew, Coke.
Yes.
Like Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola.
That's disgusting. First of all, your point, that Coca-Cola gonna eat through the meat because Coca-Cola is strong. You ain't never seen people pour Coca-Cola on a battery to clean off their batteries?
Yeah, you drink Coca-Cola, it don't eat through you. Well, I'm just saying, like, people drink Coca-Cola.
I drink root beer.
It's not gonna eat
Anyway,
through
that's
the
my preferred dark soda. But no, honey, I don't think meat should be sweet. I think that it should be salty and savory. I don't think that it should be. Why am I tasting honey? If I wanted honey, I'd eat something sweet.
You tripping.
Okay.
Yeah, you tripping. You doing too much for me. You tripping. I love a good honey baked ham. I love the sweetness of it. Like, I love the sweet and the salt mixed together. It like sets it off. Kind of like how you was talking about with the giblet gravy and the cranberry sauce and the whatchamacallit.
You got me.
Like it all meshes well together, but
got me.
you know, it's not for everybody. Okay, so continuing to move forward with this discussion, I'm probably gonna lose my black card for this one, but I do not care. Genuinely do not care. Peach cobbler. We're gonna move away from the actual food to the dessert
My
section.
feelings, my heart.
I do not like peach cobbler, bro. Peach cobbler is nasty. It's too soft. I don't like the warm fruit. Okay. And it just doesn't do it for me. Like, you would think so. Peaches, cinnamon, whatever, like nutmeg, I don't know what else you put in there, all that type of stuff. You would think that it would like brown sugar,
white sugar.
You would think that all of that would mesh well together. Peach cobbler is literally one of the worst desserts I've ever tasted in life.
My feelings are, I'm appalled.
Unpopular opinion.
I am appalled. I am a nigga named Paul.
I am a nigga named Paul. I don't like peach cobbler.
Okay.
Quite literally nasty.
Let me tell you something. Peach cobbler is one of my favorite desserts.
Yeah.
My sister makes it every year. I've made it for my friends up when I was in New York. Mm-hmm. My friends had never. It's a Southern thing, obviously, and my friends had never had it, and they went up for that peach cobbler.
Really?
Yes.
Let me tell you this. I like kind of like how they're like doing it new school wise with peach cobbler. Maybe you make peach cobbler funnel cakes. Maybe you make peach cobbler,
Egg
cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, or cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls, yeah. Maybe you make peach cobbler like egg rolls or bread rolls, some shit like that. But don't just give me, I don't know, don't just give me some peach cobbler that got like a crust on it, peaches on the inside, and it's all warm and hot, and it got some ice cream.
Okay.
And then you know what? Everybody always says too, you just ain't had the right one. That's what everybody always says. All of them are nasty.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like you said, there's different variations of it, but like, so for instance, when my sister, we were just discussing it on Thanksgiving, she was like, I prefer my peach. She hates warm fruit, but she's the one that makes the peach cobbler. She prefers that peach cobbler to have more crust than to have more peaches. And I said, so you like crust cobbler, which is perfectly fine.
Crust cobbler. It's like how people be like cookie pudding instead of banana pudding.
Hey, look, I'm one of them. I don't care. Bananas are nasty. Bottom of the barrel fruit. And then me and my cousin got into it on Thanksgiving. She talking about, I'm sorry, I have adult taste buds. I said, baby, your taste buds have not been developed fully.
Talk to a cuz.
Because bananas, they get brown, they get mushy. That's nasty. You can still have the same flavor of the banana pudding without the bananas.
Did we stumble into yours? Is that your?
That actually is not.
It's not one of yours.
No.
Okay.
Because
I was about to say.
I will eat banana pudding with bananas. I just spit the bananas out. I know it sounds gross. I'm sorry, y'all.
I love banana pudding with bananas, with cookies. I love it. I love it.
All right, my next one, my last one, cabbage.
What?
I don't care.
That made my stomach hot. Just you saying that made my stomach hot. That is, you don't like cabbage?
Argue with your mama. Argue with your mama.
How do you
argue with your granny?
How do you not
and
like
tell
cabbage?
her I said her cabbage nasty.
Oh my God. Yeah, you definitely trying to get hit with a spoon. You trying to get hit with a cabbage spoon right in the head. No, like cabbage is amazing. I used to didn't like cabbage when I was a kid, but my taste buds have developed. Like your cousin said, I'm sorry, we have grown up taste buds is what it sounds like.
Okay.
Cabbage is amazing. Especially if you mix it with them greens.
That's good. Traditionally made cabbage is nasty to me. It stinks. Cabbage does not smell good to me.
Come on,
now, if you fry some cabbage, I'll eat fried cabbage all day. I love fried cabbage.
I like my cabbage when it got that little hardness.
That's what I need. And most of the people, the cabbage I'm talking about is that mushy, stinking cabbage. Ugh.
I like a little mush to it too.
This year. I've lifted. You know how you lift? You be like, ugh. Who made that? Who made that? Who made that? That's the number. Somebody need to have a shirt that just say, "Who made this?"
You on an island by yourself.
Whatever.
Folks.
Give me a last one.
I love some good cabbage. Okay, a last one for me. A food that I do not like during the holiday season or Thanksgiving, Christmas. You know what? I'm gonna jump out the window and say turkey.
Yes, I agree.
I'm not a fan of turkey. You know what? Somebody told me the other day, they was like, we had oxtails at our Thanksgiving. And I was like, I never thought to have oxtails at the Thanksgiving. That is a great idea. I'm not the biggest fan of turkey. I can do without a turkey on Thanksgiving. Now, I've also heard too that like injected turkeys or smoked turkeys or like fried turkeys.
Yeah, them Cajun fried turkeys
are delicious. Yeah. So I haven't had like a bunch of iterations of turkey, but turkey is just so dry to me.
So
dry.
I completely agree with this. Okay, look, I don't know who done made it the symbol of Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. In every movie, they bring out a turkey.
Like we went to go see the movie Thanksgiving, and it was like the turkey is like the thing.
Yeah, it's the centerpiece.
For who? For who? If you cut it open and I don't see no juices coming out, I don't want it. You carved it up for what?
That's real.
Then when you also people who carve up their turkeys before y'all bring it to the family house, I could punch you in the face because that lets all the juice out, and that's why the turkey be even more dry.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, ham, oxtails, we had baked chicken.
Damn.
We're doing a seafood Christmas, so we're gonna have like gumbo, crab legs, fried fish.
We got to talk about that. I don't like that they try to like make holidays and turn them into like, oh, let's do like a fish fry. Oh, let's do Mexican food. Or let's do Italian. No, let's keep a holiday food. We
just had it 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but we only do it 2 times a year. Let's get through it and do it. And I want what I want.
Another holiday food that he won't eat that I feel like you need to start eating, black eyed peas for New Year's, at least a spoonful. All of y'all that don't do that, wondering why your year ain't going the way it's supposed to be going.
Cut it out. Black eyed peas are disgusting. Yes, I don't want to.
With cornbread, fire. All right, so let us know in the comments what your unpopular holiday food opinions are: if anybody drops mac and cheese, you're gonna be blocked.
You get unfollowed and cussed out in your DM.
Yeah, in the DMs, we both gonna cuss you out.
We will cuss you the fuck out. But no, yeah, that was a great discussion. Yeah. I think we're gonna have a lot of people chime in and say some surprising foods that they don't like macaroni and cheese or like dressing. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like
Somebody
dressing.
gonna be like, I don't like stuffing. Where are you from?
Not for real.
Where are you from?
All right, moving on, man. Last and final topic. And I think this one is really good. This is something that I actually had thought about on the way up here. I was like, let's talk about some crazy incidents or situations or happenings or goings on that happened at your holiday dinner.
Start with yours.
Like throughout history. It doesn't have to be this past year. Everything could have been calm this year.
Yeah.
But some of the craziest things that have happened during your holiday, whether it be Christmas, New Year's, or Thanksgiving dinner. All right, I can start with mine. Now, mine is a little bit messy, and if my cousins see this, I'm sure they're going to be upset with me, but that's between you and your mama. That's between you and God, whoever you believe in. So a cousin of mine, basically, she's very opinionated. She's very extremely opinionated. This cousin of mine, throughout the family, we know that this cousin is always going to have an opinion about whatever it is that people are doing or got going on. So she had an opinion about her brother's girlfriend. I think they started to argue playfully about something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like it was a TV show or something like that. They started to argue playfully. Well, the playful arguments, we all know, can turn very serious. Can turn extremely serious. So their playful argument turned extremely serious, and they started to actually like get into a real argument. Now, I wasn't there. I was spending Thanksgiving on my mama's side of the family, and this is on my dad's side of the family.
You know the daddy side be...
Oh, yeah, they be lit sometimes.
Yeah.
They be lit. Now, normally my mama's side is the one that get crunk. But this time, they all on my dad's side, they go to church. Well, they wasn't doing it for God on this day. They put the Lord to the side on this day. So her and her brother's girlfriend start to like argue seriously, like really get into a big fight. So I'm on the phone with my dad or my sister is, and we hear all this commotion in the background. And we like, what's going on? And he like, your cousin over here fighting.
Like physically fighting?
Like physically fighting. Like they are like, it's like Megatron and Optimus Prime. Like it's the Autobots versus the Decepticons.
Autobots roll out.
Yes. So they are physically fighting. Well, we hear all this commotion, and the first thing I do is, Mama, take me over to Daddy's house.
Messy.
I want to see.
Like the fight's still gonna be going on by the time you get there.
I want to see. Well, so they begin to fight. They trying to separate them, and I don't know how, but somehow a hole gets knocked into my granny's wall. A hole, a legitimate hole. I went over there the next, like maybe a couple days later, and I'm like, how does hole get there? That was a fight. A hole gets knocked into my granny's wall.
How big was the hole?
It was a pretty good size hole.
That means somebody got pushed into. It wasn't no punch. It was
I don't know. No, this was a body part that went into the wall, whether it be a head, an elbow, a knee, or something. Something went into this damn wall.
They over here doing John Wick remakes at your granny house.
This look like WWE and F.
Shut up.
Do you hear me? So like, there's a hole in the wall. Basically, they fought. And from my knowledge, somebody had to get pulled off of the other person. Basically, they like, get off, stop, no, get off.
I'm not trying to be messy, but I want to know who won.
I don't know who won. I can't get it divulge that information. But
Tell
I
me
know
off camera.
I heard somebody got pulled off of somebody.
Off camera. If you want to know who won, DM him.
I got you. I'll give you the low. But that's the craziest situation that's ever happened
That's
at
wild.
any of my family gatherings. My cousin fought her brother's girlfriend, and she wasn't even like a wife or anything like that.
They're not together?
They're not even together no more. Like she was just his girlfriend. So for you to go over somebody,
who the brother helped? That's the real question.
I think he was, from what I understand, he was trying to pull his girlfriend away from the commotion. Like,
so
hey,
that's who got pulled out. Okay.
I ain't say that.
We found out.
No, but for you to be so bold to go over somebody's house for the holidays and fight their family in front of their family, oh, you got to be a bold mup.
Okay, so it depends on how long they've been together, because when I first go over like in-laws house and stuff like that, I'm not married or anything, but when I go over like my significant other's house, I'm very meek and sweet, and I'm very like, hi, how are you?
Right.
You know, and then even if a little alcohol get involved and maybe we start playing games and get a little competitive,
She threw all that out the window.
Had prior beef.
She said, "Fight me, bitch."
Like,
fight me.
That's wild.
Yeah. So that was the craziest story that I've ever experienced. I want to know yours though.
Okay, so this is on my mommy's side.
Okay.
And I'm trying to tell the story without giving too much information.
Ay, Dios mío.
So my mama has multiple sisters, so this is fine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We had an auntie, and this auntie, she got a little too lit. We had a big bottle of 1800.
Okay.
And we was playing games, drinking games. That's what my family does. We play drinking games. We are a family that plays a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow the big bottle of 1800 that we had just opened maybe 10 minutes ago was already like damn near gone.
Nigga said somehow. We know how, nigga.
It wasn't us.
We ain't pour it
But
out.
that's the thing though, it wasn't us.
Okay.
So my mama over here like, who done went through the 1800? That's my mama's favorite drink too. She's like, who done? And I was like, I didn't barely even have any. So next thing I know, we're at my sister's house. Next thing I know, my auntie is like gagging, stumbling, fumbling. We over here, she on the couch. We trying to like lift her up, make sure she okay.
Oh, she out of there.
Yeah, so my mama like, let me go get a bag because I feel like she about to throw up.
Mm-hmm.
So we go get a bag, and my cousin is right there. And my auntie was like...
Hell nah.
My cousin was like, it's okay, like, sit up. My auntie was like, get off of me, bitch. And I was like, you know, I go hard for my cousin. No. I was like, who she calling a bitch? I got mad. Not thinking like she's clearly out of there. Next thing you know, she started throwing up all over the couch.
Oh no.
It was a nice couch too.
Who house were y'all at?
My sister's.
Yikes.
She threw up all over that couch, called my cousin a bitch. I was ready to. But my mama was like, she just. And so while she throwing up all over the couch, they still trying to get her to throw up in the bag. I don't do well with throw up. Adult throw up. I can do well with animal throw up and baby throw up.
Have you ever seen the Chappelle Show where Charlie Murphy was on Rick James was on his couch, on Charlie Murphy's couch? That was your auntie?
That was her.
Your auntie said, fuck this couch.
That's exactly, yes. So then my sister, she's outside because she, like, everybody, like, the people who own the house just know that they outside fuming.
Of course.
Mad.
Of course.
Pissed. Why my auntie get up and go to work the next morning?
No. Hey, she a trooper. I don't know what she on.
I ain't gonna tell you where she worked, but she had no business.
She a trooper.
She had no business going to work, y'all. But
Auntie left the house. She was Charlie Murphy mode for real. She said they should have never gave you niggas money.
Oh, and then hold on. Just honorable mention. This same auntie had brought some seafood dressing that got everybody food poisoning.
No.
Except me. I ain't eat it.
Party foul.
I ain't eat it. All I know is I went in that bathroom. I saw throw up on the wall. I came out that bathroom. I said, who the been throwing up? Everybody looked at me like, what's wrong?
What kind of savage do you have to be to throw up and just go back to the dinner like nothing happened?
Right. I said, who the threw up?
Nigga went in the bathroom, threw up, then came out like, the game on yet?
Not only did you throw up, you threw up on the wall. You missed the toilet. So all the adults is like, I ain't throw up. Who threw it up? Who threw it up? My mom said, he don't throw. Oh, it's throw up. It's my little cousin. He's sick as a dog. Throwing up upstairs. Why the house plumbing got clogged.
Did it?
Nothing would flush, no shower, like everything, like throw up was like, it was like the backup was coming up out the toilet.
But you know what though? I read a report that said that the day after Thanksgiving is plumbers, one of their most like busiest days.
I believe it.
Like the day or the week or something like that after Thanksgiving, studies show. So I believe it.
We talked about how Thanksgiving food just run through you.
It do. Thanksgiving food make you so gassy, bro. It's so crazy. Like, don't eat Thanksgiving food and then go to like a quiet room. Like a doctor's office or some shit like that. Because your stomach, he gonna tell it all. Your stomach gonna tell, oh, you had some greens, didn't you? You must have had some broccoli casserole.
That macaroni and cheese. Yeah. That 4 cheese macaroni and cheese. It was good, but it's about to come out.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that was my honorable mention.
Okay, I like that. We want to hear some crazy stories from you, though. If you have a crazy holiday story that you experienced, that you went through, drop it in the DMs, man, or drop it in the comment section.
Yes,
Maybe
put it
somebody
in the
follow.
comments.
Any of that, man. We want to hear from you. So y'all know our crazy family. Now we want to know y'all's. On the real. On the real. I like this episode.
This was fun. This was cool.
I think this was a good episode. I think we'll have more episodes like this too, kind of structured this way.
Yes.
We got to. We definitely got to.
We still working on the whole 2B Talks thing.
Absolutely.
We
did get some mics, courtesy of you.
We did get some mics.
Got some mics, courtesy of you.
They sitting in my room.
Collecting dust.
No, we're gonna get to it. We just have to really, holiday time. It just gets really busy.
Absolutely. So and we got to give a big shout out too, man, to everybody this holiday season who might be kind of going through some. Excuse me.
That's that holiday food. That's that Thanksgiving food.
I'm gonna keep it G with you.
Smell like dressing.
That's the devil. There ain't nobody but the devil working. I'm just trying to give my genuine heart to people, and a burp just came up out of nowhere. Anyway. No, we definitely have to give our 100%. Don't do that because I ain't even ate nothing today yet, so I don't even know where it came from. Yes, we have to give a genuine shout out to everybody this holiday season, man. We know the holidays can be tough. A lot of different experiences are going on, and I try to make it a point myself. Even before my mom's passing, I always try to make it a point to kind of take into consideration everybody who's out there not having the best holiday season or not the best holiday experience, because there is a lot of love and there's a lot of camaraderie, but not everybody gets privy to that, right? So shouts out to everybody, man, who's celebrating this holiday a little bit different. Maybe you by yourself, maybe you're a truck driver, maybe you're on the road, maybe you're not with family, maybe that certain family member in your life is gone, you know what I'm saying, has passed away or something like that. Shouts out to you, man. Know that you are loved, you are thought about, and you are cared for. And please don't let the stresses of the holiday season affect your mood and your spirit. I know it's easier said than done, but still try to keep yourself centered and grounded with all that's going on, So those are the words of encouragement that I can give to somebody.
That was sweet.
I hope that reaches the right people too.
And it always does. Just to piggyback off of that, celebrate the best way that you know how. Give yourself grace. Feel your feelings. Process it. Go through the process so that you can progress. And just take it one day at a time.
Go through the process so you can progress. I liked it.
See, I'm on one today.
What they said, grow through it, don't go through it.
That's it.
Grow through it, don't go through it.
Turn your L's into lessons.
Oh, you better talk that.
Come on.
Pop that. Pop that.
Thank y'all for watching this episode. Thank you so much for everybody that has shown interest. We will be having guests coming on soon. We're just trying to kind of get more into the flow.
Absolutely.
Of course, finding the time. But thank you. Was that shady? Okay. I felt like that was shady. I'm sorry. Y'all, I be feeling so bad so fast.
Ay, Dios mío.
But yeah, thank y'all. We love y'all. And
100%. Yeah, Trey and Bay Podcast coming at you. We're going to be back too. You know what it is, man. And you know what we say. Triple D. Hell nah.